Historical firsts in space explorations. Here is a quick review of all the exciting firsts in space exploration history in last 60 years. This is Sujata Virdhe, PhD Physics and former scientist with ISRO. In 1935, the first manned balloon flight, US Explorer 2, could reach an altitude of 22 kilometers. In 1942, the first rocket German A4 went to an altitude of 80 kilometers. In 1957, the first satellite Sputnik 1 was launched by Russian R7 rocket. In 1959, first probe Luna 2 reached the moon. 1961, Yuri Gagarin was the first human sent into the orbit on Vostok 1. 1961 again, Venera 1 was sent to be the first interplanetary flyby of Venus. However, the 1962 Mariner became the first actual flyby of Venus, sending the data. In 1963, Corona, first spy retrievable satellite, was launched by USA. In 1965, launch of Mariner 4 was the first satellite for Mars. The Intelsat 1 was the first commercial geosynchronous communication satellite launched in April 1965. In December 1965, Pioneer 6 was launched as the first satellite to orbit the Sun. On 3rd February 1966, Luna 9 was the first probe that soft landed on the moon. In April 1966, Luna 10 became the first artificial satellite of the moon. In 1968, Frank Borman, Jim Lovell and William Anders became the first humans, reaching a distance of 377,349 kilometers from the Earth on board the US Apollo 8. In December 1968, the first orbiting astronomical observatory was launched with a space telescope. 1969 saw the first successful design of the Reusable Orbiter space shuttle. The famous day 28th of July 1969 made Neil Armstrong and Edwin E. Aldrin the first moonwalkers. In 1971, the first space station Salyut 1 was launched. In 1973, the first probe to Jupiter Pioneer 10 was launched. In 1974, the first probe to Mercury Mariner 10 was launched. In September 1977, sensational twins space probes Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were launched. On August 25, 2012, Voyager 2 crossed the heliopause at 121 AU, that is astronomical units, and left our solar system to become the first human-made interstellar object. In 1979, the probe of Saturn Pioneer 11 was launched. 1986, the first flyby of Uranus happened by Voyager 2. And 1989, the first flyby of Neptune happened by Voyager 2 again. In 1997, Advanced Composition Explorer ACE, the robotic spacecraft of solar exploration, was launched. Interestingly, the ACE is the first one to be in the Lysage's orbit close to the L1 Lagrangian point. ACE is also the first non-Keplerian orbit that requires regular station maneuvers. On March 2nd, 2004, first comet probe Rosetta with its lander module Philae was launched by European Space Agency. On November 12, 2014, Philae finally landed in the nucleus of the comet 67P. In 2018, first time the artificial sun satellite Parker Solar Probe, the NASA's robotic spacecraft, was launched to study the outer corona of the sun. The same Parker Solar spacecraft will reach 6.9 million kilometers from the center of the Sun and will travel as fast as 690,000 kilometers per hour by the year 2025. As of February 2, 2019, there are 3,891 exoplanets discovered. The Milky Way is confirmed to contain 100 to 400 billion stars and 100 billion planets. There are about 2 trillion galaxies in the universe. To know more about satellites, rocket launches, payloads, do subscribe to my channel, press the like button and follow me. Thanks for watching.